So I'm going to do something a little different in this video. I'm going to write a complete functional SOP in just a few minutes live on screen, from scratch to published. Not a rough draft, a real SOP. It's going to have everything it needs to actually get followed. We're going to use a real example that every sales team deals with: how to record a deal in your CRM after a quote has been sent. Every click, every field, every step, live. Let's go. A quick definition before we get started. An SOP, or a standard operating procedure, is a document that describes how a recurring task should be done the same way every time. The emphasis is on standard. This isn't a rough guide. This is the agreed upon correct method. SOPs are specifically for tasks that repeat and where consistency actually matters. Recording a deal after a quote is sent is a perfect example. If every rep does it differently, your pipeline data is wrong, your forecasting is wrong, and your manager has no idea what's real. One rep logs it immediately, one logs it at close, one never logs it at all, and that's not a people problem, that's a missing SOP. Every functional SOP has 6 components, and I'm building each one in real time. Component 1 is the title. Be specific and searchable, not deal process, but how to record a deal in HubSpot after a quote is sent. Someone reading the title should know exactly what this covers before they even open it. Component 2 is purpose. 1 sentence. This SOP ensures all deals are recorded accurately in HubSpot immediately after a quote is sent so that pipeline data reflects real sales activity. Done. It's simple. Everybody gets it. Component 3, trigger. When does this apply? For example, use this SOP immediately after sending a quote to a prospect, whether via email, DocuSign, or your quoting tool. The trigger tells the rep this is the moment. Do it now, not later. Component 4 is numbered steps. Here's where most people would start typing from memory, but I'm not going to do that. Just watch. I open the Tango Chrome extension, I go into HubSpot, and I click through exactly what a rep needs to do after a quote goes out. So I'll navigate to the Deals section and click the orange Create Deal button in the upper right-hand corner. In the side panel that pops up, I'm going to enter the deal name and be sure to title it company name _ contact. Then select the appropriate pipeline and deal stage, and then enter the tentative close date. Remember to either select the 1st, the 15th, or the last day of the month to align with our billing cycle, and then add in the deal amount. Then enter the details for the BANT framework. That's the budget, authority, need, and timing. For all these fields, use a 1-sentence structure to explain each. Then fill out the final fields and click the orange Create button when you're done. And Tango captures every single step automatically with real screenshots of the actual HubSpot UI at every click. That's the numbered steps section, built from real actions, not from memory. Now, component 5 is decision points. Like if the deal value is over $10,000, tag your manager as a follower on the deal before moving to the next step. If it's under $10,000, continue to step 6. This is what stops reps from doing it differently based on their gut feeling. Component 6, completion criteria. This SOP is complete when the deal shows up in the HubSpot pipeline with today's date and an expected close date is set. Done means done. No rep should ever wonder if they did it right. So notice what happened with the steps. I didn't write them. I ran the process in HubSpot with Tango open and they appeared automatically with real screenshots of your actual CRM. That's how you create an actionable SOP in minutes. It's short and specific. The hard part has always been with the steps, but with Tango, those are done in the time it takes you to click through the process once. Now think about how you used to do this. Someone sits down, tries to remember every field in HubSpot, they write it in some passive voice, they forget the deal amount step, they skip the activity log entirely. 2 to 4 hours of work that's still less accurate than what we just built. But with Tango, you run the deal in HubSpot and let Tango handle the steps. It writes the 4 short components, review it once, and publish it in minutes. Now you've got a complete, accurate SOP that every rep on your team can follow. And that actually reflects how HubSpot is set up right now. A real functional SOP built from how your team actually uses HubSpot, not from how someone remembers it. Every rep is now on the same page. Every deal is now recorded the same way. You can try Tango for free by visiting tango.ai. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. I'm Mark. Let's Tango.